Alexander to the circle for Arizona State. Second line out there for the moment. He's currently opposed and lost his face-off there with Andre Pavel. Pavel circles around for Carroll. Left point, tries to cross-ice pass inside their own zone. That time, that was too long. Pavel tried to play it. Alexander battling along now that left side boards there with Cilia. Cilia and Alexander going to work. Just off to the right circle. Cilia wins the battle. Play it around into that right corner now. Back to the point. Carroll waits, hesitates, fires, and misses wide right. Sempton-Felter stayed in his crease that time, didn't go out to play it. Once again, Alexander in a battle, this time with Pavel. Cilia comes and helps, fends one over, and there's a shot that there's a routine pad save there. By Sempton-Felter, he will cover. Came off the shot there by Cade Borchert.
A good job by Sempton-Felter there. Puck was up against the boards in the corner, just got right out in the middle of the ice, and he was ready for a shot, and he got the nice, easy save, and that's exactly what you need to see from Sempton-Felter. Going to make the saves because there's going to be a lot of shots on goal.
Mavericks with a lot more shots on target in this period compared to the first. Doan to face it off for Arizona State against Fitzgerald. Puck goes off to the side and will be played behind the net now. Dingus now has it for Arizona State. Tried to feed it on up there. The moment for Lagerback. He lost it for a brief moment. This puck now goes in the far right corner now for Grohl, who has the Minnesota State goal. Fitzgerald behind the Arizona State net. Tries to feed it over to Kranick, who couldn't handle it for the moment. Bodies flying. Master Simone there. Doan is there. Sillinger visiting right point there as he gets it into the neutral zone, and the Sun Devils will look to regroup for the moment. However, it won't be for long as Tucker Ness has to play it. He gets hit hard there by Grohl. Ness gets it back. Sun Devils look to counter quickly, or he feeds it up ahead now. Here's Sillinger. Sillinger in a 1-on-2 shoots, and a save made relatively easy that time by Rancier.
Arizona State tried to take advantage of the fact that Minnesota State got a little physical there. Saw multiple Sun Devils get pushed into the boards when they were just making routine passes behind their net, then had a counterattack right there, but Sillinger couldn't put a good shot on, but shot was good enough that Rancier had to just hold on to the puck, and now you're going to get a face-off in Minnesota State ice.
Rancier, the lone non-freshman of the three goaltenders that Minnesota State carries, has done a solid job thus far tonight. Just over 15 minutes to play here in the second period. Odd-man rush coming here. Fury lost it for a brief moment. Gets banged around by Murchison behind the Arizona State goal. Murchison now looks to move quickly for the Sun Devils. Moving all up the left side boards now. Kumunzis takes a shot, and having to play that time was Rancier. He will just cover it up. That was a rocket from the blue line.
Yeah, Kumunzis actually was behind the blue line, so in center ice, and he actually gave a good chance at that right post, so much that Rancier had to go out and catch it, and there was nobody for the Mavericks down there for him to drop the puck and keep it in play. So now Arizona State's going to get a face-off once again in Maverick ice. They're doing a great job of being more aggressive here after surrendering that goal in the first minute of the second period.
And because of that, Greg Powers sends the first line back out. Doan flanked by Master Simone and Sillinger. Doan gets tied up, but ultimately loses the puck. Along the right side boards now. Doan and Master Simone getting tied up with a couple of Minnesota State defenders. This puck is kicked on out there by Carroll, and they'll wheel around now to the right side boards. Quickly moving into the Arizona State defensive zone is Minnesota State. Murchison throws a hip there on Borchert. Puck behind the net. Murchison weaving and trying to find a teammate there. He does with Schmaggy, his D partner. Master Simone over to Sillinger. Sillinger moves it across center ice. Master Simone now will dump it on into the offensive zone for Arizona State. Left corner now. Sillinger plays it back to the point. There's a shot that never really reached the net. Came off the stick of Semick, and into the right corner it goes. Played on in by Judson. He kept it alive for a brief moment, but Psychos calms it down for Minnesota State. Mavericks finally able to get it out of their own end for once in that series. It felt like they had it forever. Sempton-Felter has to play it back. Judson, long pass up to Sillinger on the blue line. He passes it back there to Semick. Semick at center ice. Flipped on in there by Grando. Grando sends it down to Eckerly behind the net. Eckerly shoots. Tough angle shot. Never really reached the net, and it deflects out of play with 13:34 to go.